Well, now to the latest on the executed search warrant on former President Donald Trump's residence down at Mar-a-Lago. The Department of Justice just asked for something to move the process along.
Yeah, the DOJ asking the federal judge to keep the affidavit for the warrant sealed. Fox 5's chief legal correspondent Katie Barlow is live outside of FBI headquarters in downtown D.C. Katie, what did DOJ say?
Good evening, Rob and Angie. Lawyers for the Department of Justice not so long ago, just over an hour ago, asked the federal magistrate judge overseeing this case down in Florida to keep the affidavit for the search warrant to search Mar-a-Lago sealed, at least for now. The affidavit is what contains all of the information that an agent has to swear to a judge, showing that they believe that there's probable cause that a crime was committed, and that in this case, evidence of that crime was located at his Mar-a-Lago residence. Now, looking to the filing, lawyers for the Department of Justice said that although it made sense to unseal the search warrant and the receipt, meaning the list of things that were taken, the affidavit is a very different matter, calling it a national security investigation. Lawyers for the department say unsealing the affidavit would cause significant and irreparable damage to this ongoing criminal investigation. It, quote, contains highly sensitive information about witnesses, including witnesses interviewed by the government and specific investigative techniques.
If this goes forward to an indictment, that the propriety of that warrant would be challenged in a federal court and would have to withstand judicial scrutiny that potentially could go all the way up to the U.S. Supreme Court. It is only with that knowledge that a judge signed this, that a prosecutor authorized this, that the attorney general signed off on it. For that to happen, there must be an awful lot that is already, in the knowledge of the investigators and prosecutors for that extraordinary step to be taken.
The DOJ says if the affidavit is disclosed, that it could provide a roadmap of this ongoing criminal investigation. They also reinforce the point that if it is disclosed, it could chill witnesses' potential future cooperation. So pushing back strongly against any kind of disclosure of the affidavit in the latest filing. Guys?
Is this kind of argument pretty typical?
It's a good question, Angie. Not many things about this case are typical, but I will tell you that asking for the affidavit to be unsealed, that would be rare. This kind, as I described, this kind of affidavit, it contains all kinds of information about the investigative techniques, who the witnesses are that may have given information that led to investigators believing there was, in fact, still classified information located at Mar-a-Lago. As the filing says, that could chill their future participation if investigators need to talk to those witnesses again moving forward. So unveiling any kind of affidavit like this would be hugely destructive to an ongoing criminal investigation. Very unlikely to see that come out. Back to you.
Thanks, Katie.